Hi guys, I am so sorry for being MIA for so long. I'm back with a cake pop tutorial and an apology brush. I made you guys some custom glitter brushes. I made gold glitter and I made silver glitter. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a cake pop like shown in the beginning. And I'll give you the settings and the brush in the description. Now on the left, the first thing we do is grab the fill tool. That's the solid square above the paint bucket. And then at the top, we're going to use the ellipse. And of course, pick the color that you want your cake pop to be. I'm choosing purple because I like purple. Oops, this is a little too saturated. After I draw the circle, I grab my pen tool and I grab like a little nub. And what I imagine this nub is happening is like, like the stick is wrapping around it, so the candy is sort of melting down the stick. After I've got my shape in, I'm going to grab my airbrush, set it to 20%, and do like a dark color following the shape of the circle. And then I'm going to light highlight in the middle just to sort of like make it 3D. Then after that, I'm going to make my brush much smaller, and I'm going to color pick that light color in the middle, maybe go a little bit lighter, and I'm going to outline the cake pop. Truth be told, I should be outlining the nib too, but I was lazy while making this. Anyway, after I do this, I go to the right and I create a new layer, and then I go to the fill tool again, and this time I choose the rectangle, and I choose a color that I want my stick to be, which is like an off gray. You can choose like whatever color you want. Totally up to you. And then I check mark protect alpha above the layers, which won't let me leave the lines. And I pick a color and my pen, and I just sort of like give it stripes. So after this, we're going to go back to our airbrush. You're going to create another new layer on top of the stick and set it to clipping mode so that you don't like leave the lines. And also for the blending mode, it's on normal right now. That's right above protect alpha and clipping. You're going to want to send that to soft light. I do multiply here, but it was wrong. And after you do soft light, you choose like a white color and you go up and down the middle of it. And then you choose like a darker gray and you go along the sides. Using the airbrush tool. After that, create a new layer on top, set it to clipping, and use my glitter brush. And then set it to hard light. And then again, we're going to make a new layer. We're going to double click that layer, and we're going to turn the watercolor edge on, and we're going to set it to like max settings. For this one, we don't want clipping on. Anyway, choose a color. This is going to be like our chocolate drizzle. And just sort of like go back and forth like I'm going. It's like the easy way to do things, right? The lazy way. I'm doing it the lazy way. I'm being lazy. Now grab your eraser and erase like every other line. Every other line that might look like it's interfering with its ability to be like 3D. As you can see, like the orange stuff looks very, it looks like candy right now. But I'm going to take my airbrush later and I'm going to add more lighting to it to make it look less like candy. And here we go. So let's grab our airbrush. Let's color pick the orange in the middle and choose a lighter orange on the color wheel. And just sort of like highlight, you know? So what happened here, guys, is the end of my video got cut off, but I'll tell you how to make the background anyway. So you go to the very bottom layer, the background layer, and then you go to filter at the top, and then choose Japanese pattern, and then you set it to polka dot, and you use these settings.